It's October 31st and it's Halloween, goddammit. No longer will you only be scared by ashy hands, bad feet, and ashy knuckles. That's right, today you'll be scared by Halloween costumes, masks, and kids, in that order. So let's talk about Halloween, grown man shit style. When most people think Halloween, the first thing they think about is trick-or-treating. So, when it's time to trick-or-treat, there's several things that you want to keep in mind no matter which side of the door you're on. Fellas, I know normally answering the door when someone walks up to your porch with a small child is something we run away from. However, on this day in particular, it's okay to answer the door for kids. That being said, adults, don't you bring your ass to my house ringing the doorbell asking for candy or anything else. As the person on the inside of the door, you have a responsibility when it's time to trick or treat. You need to pass out candy. Notice I said candy. Don't nobody want no apples. Don't nobody want no books. What children want is candy. And not no cheap candy, not no grandmother's purse church candy. We want the real good stuff that they reach for at the store. If the parents in your neighborhood are good parents, they're knocking on the door before the sun goes down. It's not like this requires your entire night, but you need to be there. If your plan was to stiff these kids and not have candy, then you've picked the wrong holiday, because Scrooge belongs at Christmas. You got one job, man. It's Halloween. Everybody that is in the building is going to be and should be and better be in costume. We don't want you showing up dressed as I'm going as myself. I'm going as an individual. I'm going as a GDI. We don't want none of that. Being that you're in costume, it's a couple rules that apply. If your face ain't black, don't do blackface. Just that simple. That applies, that lets you know whether or not you fall in that category or not. Halloween is the one time of year when it's okay to be a slut. So you need to be, whether it's a man whore, a woman whore, and anything whore, you just need to pull out your inner hoe. Because guess what you're gonna have at the adult party later on? An edible. Nature's answer to the childlike desire for candy that lives within all of us adults. The one thing that you can pop in your mouth and enter another dimension, legally in some states and municipalities. Another thing to remember while in costume and surrounded by the glorious gifts from God that we have referred to as sluts. You have to make sure that you don't allow the fantasy world to get you messed up in real life. Consent and consequences are very real. Keep your hands to yourself, just like all days come to an end. Halloween is over once the clock strikes 12, if you're not inside of a party. That means after the clock has stricken 12 and it is no longer October 31st, take that damn costume off. There's no reason why I should be walking around the next morning seeing you going through the walk of shame dressed like Papa Smurf or Smurfette. You're too old. I don't need to see it. It's not cute. You're not in elementary school. Keep it in the Halloween party or else don't even do it. So remember, October 31st is the day that it's okay to be in character. It's the day that it's okay to walk around in a costume. It's the day that it's okay to be somebody else, even if just for a few hours. Give the kids some candy and throw caution to the wind. It's Halloween, and this time next year, we gonna do it again. That's it for grown man shit, everybody. I'll see y'all at the party with the sauce.